All right, good morning, everyone. I want to welcome you, all of you here, worshiping us, with us, worshiping us. Ooh, take that back. That's not what we're doing here. Worshiping with us, and of course, those who are online worshiping with us. My name is Ryan. I am one of the pastors here. Of course, Pastor Bobby as well this morning. Just cover some things before we enter into the time of worship. Let's see. Just an update, just because I got this. Jimmy Spinks is. They saw that they found an infection in his shoulder. So that might be the source of all his problems as far as what's going on with his kidney function and everything, because testing his kidney function was real low. So they're going to work on isolating that and getting that infection out. And I think they're also doing a rotator cuff surgery, from what I heard. So I don't know what happened there, but what's nice is that there's a solution to this possible problem, which is always good, right? So the tests come through. There's so many people in our lives and in this church are having procedures or about to have procedures, and just keep them in your prayers because it's as you know, if you've ever been in those, it's a very anxious time, and that's where we need to lift them up in prayer. So nice to see you today, Judy, as well, this morning, and everybody as well. One thing that I wanted to let you know, because we're not doing the ministry moment at 11, we have the children's moment. I want to make an announcement that the staff meeting on Wednesday, we're always focusing on how to reach out to the community, how to make that connection in the community. And the one thing that we've come up with, which we need to partner with some people here, of course you in various capacities, that is we're going to do a yard sale September 19th, which is a Saturday. 21st. Thank you. See, that's why. Yeah. And I didn't know that was the lyric in that song by Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yes.
Do you remember? Because Anne-Marie sang that, and I was like, what are you talking about? But then it is that date. But anyway, so maybe that we'll sing that to remember that date. But the thing about that is that we want y'all to offer your stuff to this church, that clean out some areas, that you're trying to get rid of some things. We're going to try to coordinate to get things picked up and brought here. And that's nice, and maybe we'll get some money out of that, fundraising. But the most important thing is we want this community to come here and walk about and have conversation with people here and the people of this church and be like, wow, I didn't even know you had this amazing gym, right? Because before I got here, you really go on both sides of this highway through here, and you never really come through here, right? When I come here from my house, I never see the front sign. And so, I miss that portion of it. So we just need to let people know that this church is here, but on top of that, that it is here for them. Amen? Mm-hmm. And so that's something that's going to be fun, and I think we'll have a good time doing that. Pastor Bobby, you have anything else that we need?
Yeah, I just had one thing. So a number of people have hesitated to come to the book study, Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 to 7:30 because they feel like they're getting a late start. I welcome you to join us. We've had a really fruitful, tough conversation on Wednesday, and we're going to keep having conversations like that because they're important. And one of the things that's beautiful about this church where we're at now is that we can have these conversations and honor and love one another and walk away knowing that we are equal Christians, that we are here for one another, and that we are going to have these tough conversations that in a way that honors each other. And so I invite you, if you are hesitant to come and join us on the Bible study, come on, see what we're about, and join us at 6:30, 7:30. We'll be going for a few more weeks here, and it'll be good, fruitful conversation for you to enjoy. So thank you.
Right. I also want to thank everyone who's helping leading worship. Of course, Skip Matson behind the scene up there, and making it possible for people to worship online. Kelly Stow as well here, and we also have my son James, who's a liturgist, and then we also have Miss Betty Matson, which I call up at this moment. She's got some information for us to share about annual conference.
And no, I'm not here about free shopping day, but it's coming soon. Each year when the delegates go to annual conference, we come back and give you an idea of what went on. We had our North Georgia annual conference last month in Athens. The Bishop Robin Deese presided, and we had about 1,500 delegates. From our church, we had Ryan and Bobby, We had Etta Reed, a lay leader. We had Robert Andrews as the trustee delegate at large. And the lay delegates from this church are